Ultamize. Some people use vision as entertainment. Other people use vision as instruction. That's the difference. Entertainment vision feels good. You picture the better house, the better career, the better body, the better business, the better life. And for a few minutes, it's wonderful. You feel expanded. You feel hopeful. You feel like the future is sending you a little preview. Lucky you. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that feeling can be useful. But the people who turn vision into reality do three things everyone else skips. First, they convert the vision into daily behavior. They don't just say, I want to be a writer, they write every day. They don't just say, I want to be healthy, they walk, lift weights, cook, sleep, and stop treating the refrigerator like a late night emotional support animal. They don't say, I want to build a business. They make offers, they talk to customers, they create something that can be sold, improved, and shared. The vision becomes a calendar item. That's the first shift. Second, they change their environment because if your dream is surrounded by people, screens, food, apps, and conversations that pull you in the opposite direction, your dream is going to lose. Not because you're weak, because your environment is stronger than your mood. If your phone is next to you, buzzing every 3 minutes, your future has competition. If all your friends think ambition is weird, your future has competition. If your evening routine is 3 hours of watching other people live interesting lives, your future has competition. The people who succeed don't just try harder, they make the better behavior easier. They make the old behavior harder. They change the room. They change the inputs. They change who gets access to their attention. Third, they keep going after the emotional high wears off. This may be the biggest one. Anyone can feel inspired for a day. Good movie can do that. A great quote can do that. A strong cup of coffee can do that. I've had cups of coffee that made me believe I could reorganize the entire global education system by lunch. Then lunch arrived. The revolution had scheduling problems. That's why inspiration isn't enough. The people who really build the life they pictured keep showing up when the music stops, when the room is quiet, when nobody's clapping, when the work is repetitive, when the dream feels less like destiny and more like administration. That's where the future is built, not in the peak emotional moment, in the ordinary, repeatable behavior. So keep your vision, use your vision, let it pull you forward, but don't leave it floating in the clouds. Bring it down into your day. Ask yourself three questions. What action proves this vision today? What environment would make the action easier? What will I keep doing after the excitement fades? Those questions turn the law of attraction from a feeling into a system. And once it becomes a system, it starts becoming much more powerful. Because if you're no longer waiting for the future to arrive, you're giving it a place to land.